Yo, Thursday the 18th. Not been around for a few days. It's a persistent cloud, but we are getting. I don't know if you can see it over there in the background. We're definitely not going to Spain, Ireland, Portugal, Greece. Oh, fucking Ireland. Whoa, check this one out. Here we go. Another bad boy. Not spreading condensation trails by no means, definitely chemtrails. And yeah, last week kind of got taken up in it with the 9/11 and all that kind of stuff going on again. People still think that planes were involved in 9/11. Can't get their head around it. A nuclear bomb, nanothermite, Rothschild, Zionism, Larry Silverstein, CNN, Fox, Warner, ABC, all controlled by Zionist Jews, man, and people can't see. And this ISIS, all these fake beheadings. What do we do, man? What do we do? Basically, like when you have a child and you sign the birth certificate with your own free will, for one country to go to war on another, they need people to vote for it with their own free hand, and what better way for people to vote for war to save us against ISIS? Well, good news for ISIS, isn't it? I mean, good news for Obama and Cameron. Found the reason to go to, well, found a reason to bomb life out of Syria. Bearing in mind Syria and Iran have a pact. If Iran gets attacked, Syria up arms and helps, man. If Syria gets attacked, vice versa. The fact that now they've got green light, they've got the green light to go ahead and flatten Syria. So we've got all the Middle Eastern countries. Come on, man, look at that dirty trail. What a modification. And if people are still haven't turned off yet and you're still listening to me go on a little rant, just wondering if you're aware of the smart meters. Right, I'm going to take a picture of my dog because I'm going to go sit down for a minute. Right, roaster. So the the fracking agenda. The meters, the George Orwell style meters, made by Siemens and fitted by Atos World Grid, and that's worth looking up, Atos World Grid. Any kind of Google search on Atos will reveal who Atos actually are. They do the BBC News website, they're on TNT, Lucite International, the sponsored Paralympics. It's just a multi-billion-pound corporation, same as G4S. This isn't about us and about. This is about New World Order, man. One world currency, one world government, New World Order. But yeah, so the fracking agenda. Come on, I'll give you something to look at. So the fracking agenda. Basically, they're going to rape the country of all its shale gas, all its natural gas. And as gas ain't going to get any cheaper, they're just going to come in, they're going to move in, do the thing and move out, man. Steal the gas, sell it for profit. Once a profit's made, then they can start maybe, well, say maybe, only time will tell, but I mean it's in there again, in it, Agenda 21. And get everybody into big towns and cities, man. Get everybody off the coast, everyone out of country, get them all in, get them all focused around one central point. Much more controllable. So when you think about it, with a fracking agenda, which is keeping away from the, wow, look at them trails up there, man. Busy little bees, man. And again, they've probably been busy, but because we've had all this haze and all this cloud, I've not been getting no trail shots. But again, and I know that again, I've talked to people and I'm saying straightforward over there is east, man. That is North Scotland. Down there is south. Over that way is fucking, well, it's west, isn't it? That's over towards Europe. So I know about flight patterns. I know about persistent contrails and contrails, condensation trails that dissipate. Yeah, we know about all that and heights of planes. And I'm saying that, well, Leeds and Bradford is just over that way, yeah? And I can see planes taking off over that way and they turn round up here and they fly over that way at low altitude. So I'm well aware of planes coming in and out, and I'm well aware of, well, I lived in Tenerife for 9 months, and on a Tuesday and a Thursday, you see a plane coming over that, like, oh, that's flights from England. So yeah, we get a natural pattern of aeroplanes, certain days, certain times. You kind of see them regular, like watching a bus route. Yeah, they turn up because that's what they do. the cloud seeding. I mean, all this stuff here, let's have a look. Boom, striping up sky and laying all this haze and modifying weather. Wow, check them boys out, man. Come on. This is not... These aren't people going on holiday. This isn't David Cameron, Ed Miliband and rest of them on the way up to Scotland. Sucking any Scottish dick they can find. Vote for us, because you know what it is. People go independent, yeah? They've got to move the nuclear shit, they've got to move all the banks down. It's nearly impossible to do all that stuff. And people with money, it's not in their interest for Scotland to go to vote for yes. So you've got all the Freemasons and the Masonic, even courts, magistrates' courts are not. They're not judges, man. They're administrators. The Freemasons. It's all about control, man. It's all about control. So the fracking agenda is the fracking agendas. It's live. Wow, look at all them spray. Look at all that, man. It's just. So yeah. Anyway, getting back to a little bit of news. It's not what I came here to do. I came here to wake people up to geoengineering, to HARP, to cloud seeding, to Lynmouth, North Devon, 1952. Check it out, man. It's on Google, BBC website. And that was in 1952. And they've been on it weather since about 1946. Even before that, the spraying agenda that really took off in 1997 in England. And again, back to the George Orwell smart meters. Basically they've got SIM cards in, so every smart device you've got will be recording everything you say, any cameras, and it all goes into storage, man. 2 years down the line you get into trouble, they can just go through all this shit and find something to... It's like Total Recall, isn't it? Or no, the Running Man, that's it. Yes, man, Total Recall, Running Man. Go back and watch all them films, you know, because the people who these stories, these scripts are wrote by people with a projected agenda, man. They know the projected agenda, so they can... Come on, man, it's not that hard, is it, to wake up? It's not that hard at all. Anyway, I've been rambling on and going on. I'm just here to say that, yeah, the clouds are breaking up. We've still got that haze though. Look in the background, man. I can only see way back, man. I can see about 10 miles from here, and I can see all wind turbines on top of the hill, which is, let's get my finger. So about just touching about my finger there. That's normally that's a skyline up here. That's a skyline. On a good day, you can see it, like you should do, but I've had all this persistent haze. And I put some stuff up on Facebook. Again, Facebook, YouTube, it's all separate, isn't it? I'm putting all links up there, man, all about cloud seeding, silver iodide, dry ice, salt, and the chemtrail in your aluminium, strontium, barium. All that stuff, man, and what it does. And out military have been using it for weather warfare, and now they're using it against us, but don't worry, BBC will keep you in tuned. And football's there just to distract your attention. And I think we've got X Factor coming up as well, and that what's that magical guy called? German guy, Claus, Santa Claus, Satan Claus. Do the history of that guy, man. Do the history of that guy, and people just lie to the children. Yeah, that's brainwashing. That's damaging people. That's damaging your children, man. And psychologically at such a young age, telling them if you don't behave, that this guy's not going to bring them any presents. Listen, man, you should be able to celebrate New Year with your own hard-earned cash, man, and let your children know that what they've got has come from your sweat and your brow, blaming on some magical creature. If you don't behave, it won't bring you any presents. Think about what you're doing to your children, man. I'm not bar humbug. I'm not against humanity, I'm for humanity. But anyway, we'll just do a roundhouse. Oh yeah, Scottish independence. Fucking hell, man. Freemasons, the establishment, the government, people with loads of money, they're thinking, nah, don't go independent, we'll be fucked. Yeah, well, fuck you, man. It's all about the fucking masses of people, what's good for everybody. Laters.